10. Worst cities to live in America right now, 2025. Ever wondered what it's like living in the worst cities in America right now? With skyrocketing crime rates, crumbling infrastructure, and soaring living costs, these cities are struggling in ways you wouldn't believe. Stay tuned as we dive into the harsh reality of these cities, where survival is more of a challenge than living. America, a country known for its promise of opportunity, has cities that are facing a serious crisis in 2025. From soaring crime rates to unsustainable living conditions, these cities are grappling with problems that are deeply rooted in politics, economics, and social structures. The people living in these cities are facing challenges that will take years, perhaps decades, to resolve. But why is it happening? What's being done, or more importantly, what's not being done? In this video, we'll explore the 10 worst cities to live in America right now. These aren't just any cities. They're places where citizens are at the mercy of issues that could have long-lasting effects on their quality of life. Whether it's high crime, poverty, unemployment, or failing public services, these cities need serious intervention. So what happens if these problems aren't addressed? Stick around to find out. Before we dive into the list, make sure you subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 10, Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis is drowning in crime and poverty. The crime rate here is one of the highest in the country, with violent crimes like homicide, robbery, and aggravated assault happening on a daily basis. The city's education system is also failing, ranking near the bottom of all major U.S. cities. Nearly 20% of residents live below the poverty line, and there's little in the way of job opportunities or affordable housing. For many people in Memphis, the fear of living in such dangerous conditions is a daily reality. How much longer can this city endure before it becomes a place that no one can call home? Number 9, Detroit, Michigan. Detroit was once a thriving metropolis, the heart of America's automotive industry. Now, it's a city that has yet to recover from the devastation of the 2008 financial crisis. High unemployment, widespread poverty, and a dwindling population are just the beginning. The city's infrastructure is crumbling, schools are underfunded, and public services are overwhelmed. Many residents have left for better opportunities, but Detroit remains in a constant state of recovery, one that seems to drag on without much hope of ever truly bouncing back. Can Detroit reinvent itself, or is it doomed to remain in the ruins of its past? Number 8, New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans is known for its rich culture, food, and music, but beneath the surface, the city is struggling to maintain its charm. Crime rates have skyrocketed, with violent crime now a common occurrence. The cost of living has risen dramatically, but wages haven't kept up, leaving many residents to struggle to make ends meet. The city is also plagued by poor infrastructure and a failing public education system. For many, the dream of living in a city as vibrant as New Orleans has become a nightmare. Will the city ever be able to recover its cultural greatness, or will it continue to suffer from these systemic issues? Number 7, St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis is another American city where crime is spiraling out of control. It ranks among the top cities in the U.S. for violent crime, with an alarming rate of homicides. The city's poverty rate is also one of the highest in the country, and many neighborhoods are riddled with vacant homes and abandoned properties. The lack of investment in these areas means that residents have little to no opportunity for economic advancement. How long can the citizens of St. Louis continue to live in fear of violence and poverty? The city's downward spiral seems unending, and it's only getting worse. Number 6, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, like many cities in the Rust Belt, has seen better days. Once a thriving industrial hub, the city now suffers from a high unemployment rate, poverty, and widespread crime. Public services have deteriorated over the years, and many residents feel abandoned by their local government. The lack of job opportunities has led to a mass exodus, with the population steadily declining. Cleveland is struggling to re-establish itself, but with so many obstacles in its way, it seems unlikely that the city will ever recover its former glory. Can Cleveland pull itself out of this hole, or is it a city destined to stay in decline? Number 5. Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore has earned a reputation for its high crime rate, particularly violent crimes. The city struggles with systemic poverty, poor education, and a housing crisis. With a significant percentage of the population living below the poverty line, opportunities are scarce for those looking to improve their lives. The educational system is failing, and many schools are severely underfunded. Despite efforts to revitalize the city, crime continues to be a major issue, and many residents feel unsafe. Baltimore needs drastic change, but how much longer can the city survive in its current state? Number 4. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago has long been one of America's largest cities, but it is also one of the most dangerous. With violent crime on the rise, the city's reputation has been severely damaged. Homicides are common, and the number of shootings seems to increase every year. But it's not just crime that plagues Chicago. The city is also facing a crisis of poverty and underfunded schools. The challenges here are deeply ingrained in the city's infrastructure and political systems, and it doesn't seem like there's any easy solution. Will Chicago ever regain its status as a bustling metropolis, or will it continue to spiral into chaos? Number 3. Flint, Michigan. Flint has been a symbol of America's declining infrastructure. The city made headlines for its water crisis, which poisoned thousands of residents and highlighted the deep systemic problems plaguing the area. While the water crisis has made the most headlines, Flint faces a host of other issues: poverty, a broken education system, high unemployment, and a lack of adequate health care. Despite efforts to fix these issues, the damage done to the community is severe, and it will take years, if not decades, to repair. Can Flint recover from the fallout of its water crisis, or is it a lost city? Number 2. Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, the capital of Mississippi, has become a city that is struggling to keep its residents safe and secure. With crime rates on the rise and much of the city's infrastructure falling apart, it's no wonder that many people are fleeing Jackson. The water system is unreliable, schools are underfunded, and the job market is grim. The challenges facing Jackson are compounded by the lack of political will to address these problems. How can Jackson survive when it's barely able to provide the basics for its residents? Number 1, Detroit, Michigan. Coming in at number 1 is Detroit. Once the beating heart of America's industrial revolution, it is now a city struggling to survive. The economy has collapsed, unemployment rates remain high, and crime is rampant. Detroit's population continues to shrink, and many neighborhoods are in disrepair. For those who remain, there's little hope for the future. Can Detroit rise from the ashes and rebuild itself, or will it continue to deteriorate into a ghost town? In this video, we've explored the 10 worst cities to live in America in 2025. From the crime-ridden streets of Memphis to the crumbling economy of Detroit, these cities are facing challenges that will require years of dedicated effort to resolve. Some cities, like New Orleans and Cleveland, may have a chance at recovery, while others may continue to face insurmountable struggles. The future of these cities depends on the decisions made today. So what do you think about the future of these cities? Can they overcome their issues, or are they on a path of irreversible decline? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Share it with anyone who needs to see this. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for updates on our next videos. Thanks for watching.